Hey, what's up everybody? This is Daniel, aka Daniela. I wanted to make this video this very hot morning. I wanted to make this video because, um, you know, there are people out there who their mission is to be agents of chaos or agents of disinformation. And people really have to be careful, especially the people who are making these videos and supporting these and supporting these people who leave these comments. And I'm talking to, people who make videos, people like Chrissie and stuff like that. They have to be careful. Sometimes it may be the stuff that you care to hear for, sometimes it may not be the stuff that you care to hear for, or maybe sometimes you just don't even care. But you have to be careful on supporting, comments and people who come to your videos, because a lot of them are agents of disinformation, chaos, and all that other stuff. And I noticed that with Chrissie, she has a lot of people who follow her, mainly black females, whose objectives are to cause chaos. I mean, to really cause fucking chaos. I'm not just saying that as black women, because I also see black men do this too. But you have to be careful, because some of these people, they do it because this is how they feel. And then some people do it because I believe they do it, more than half of them do it, or not half of them, but some of them do it simply because they're being paid to, or they have some type of agenda. They're working towards some type of agenda. We have to remember that the FBI still exists to this day, and we have to remember that the FBI, one of their main missions during the 1960s and 70s, even the 80s, and I still even believe to this day, but it is proven that during the 60s, 70s, and 80s, that they had a lot of missions. They were pushing a lot of propaganda, and even they had a very strong agenda to destroy black unity. We know that they infiltrated the Black Panthers, they infiltrated the civil rights movements back in the 60s. They infiltrated a lot of black organizations during the 70s and 80s. They sent in black agents, of black people ourselves. They sent in black people to go in and infiltrate to gather information, to cause chaos. This happened when a lot of the Black Panther parties in the 70s, they sent in agents to climb, damn near to the top of different little chapters in different cities to cause chaos and to even kill, members of the Black Panther Party. And I believe that agents like that still exist to this day, within the conscious community, within the black, community on the internet. I believe that a lot of people who come to Chrissie's videos are these type of agents, agents of chaos. And I think people like Chrissie have to be careful at, showing support towards the comments, with like, because now when a video uploader shows that they like a comment, it shows up with their little avatar and a little check or a heart near the side. And I noticed that there's the same person who shows up you can find this guy in every video. He's one of the first commenters, and he says the same things every day. And I think this is the guy, because his name is Riley, and I believe that he is either an agent or he's a homosexual with a certain agenda to cause chaos between black men and black women. And the reason why I think he's a homosexual is just because of his avatar. It looks like a homosexual dude in a wig. So I think that I really believe that that this guy is an agent of some kind, whether he's doing it out of his own agenda or if he's being pushed on us by some type of government organization. Um, but yeah, you know, and another reason why I made this video too is because um, of this whole battle of the sexes thing. I'm basically like the only person who talks about this, and it's sad. Um, but black people just don't get it. Chrissie, she made this video the other day, and you know, she plays a big part in this too. You know, she has her hand in this, the battle of the sexes. I really think it's ridiculous. You know, I know that she deals with darkism and stuff like that, but you know, it's sad to say, but you know, I felt some type of way against Rashida Strober, but it seems like she gets it more than Chrissie does it. I mean, wow. I haven't watched Rashida in a long time, but a lot of her videos have popped up in my feed over the past week, and I've been watching her video where she's doing like what you would think Chrissie, because Chrissie seems like she has common sense, but I don't know. I'm starting to feel a little type of way against her because it seems like she's playing into this whole battle of the sex. This is not what it is. This is not what we should be doing, because if she wants to be she wants herself as a dark-skinned woman and other dark-skinned women to be recognized by black men, which I think that's her objective, you know, so that we can have, you know, non-broken homes, you know, black men loving black women of all shades, not disrespecting black shades, you know, representing all of our women of all different shades. If she wants it to happen, we have to be a unit. We can't be broken. You know what I'm saying? Look at a white man. The reason why they can do that is because they're working, functioning unit. But if we keep playing to this battle of sexes, if Chrissie keep making videos like this, you know, slighting black men, because she knows that's what she's doing. She's jabbing at black men with videos like this. We can't function as a unit because there's always going to be division. That's why I talk about a lot of my videos, battle of the sexes. That's what's going on between black people right now. Yeah, it's happening in the white community too, but not so much. And then they're functioning. They're already a functioning body. You know what I'm saying? This is just little discrepancies. We can have this type of stuff after we get to a point to where a functioning body, we're a force to be reckoned with, but we're not at that point. So, with you know, us going playing into this whole battle of the sexist thing, this crap is not going to work. It's not going to work as a community. But like I was saying with Rashida Strober, she's actually doing what I think Chrissie should be doing too. Is talking to black men instead of making videos, opinionated videos about how she thinks black men view things. Because it's funny, it's the same thing with a lot of these sisters done. They're like, oh well, now black men are upset because now it's in reverse. Because there was a black woman who said that she doesn't like black men. Personally, I don't care. I don't care for that woman individually. Like, I really don't care. She can go and marry white guys. Hopefully her kids will marry white people and stuff like that. But what I do not like is her spreading that mentality to women who don't like white men, but who are kind of on the fence because of issues going on in their life and stuff like that. But mainly because when the guy asked her about her dating life, she just mentioned, oh, I don't date black men, I love white guys. She said, I like white guys, I don't date black men, I love white men, and they made beautiful babies or something like that. I'm like, oh Lord. So he didn't even ask you if you didn't like black men. He asked you if you he asked her something. He didn't even ask about race or anything like that. She just brought up race, and that's the thing with black people, period. I was watching some videos the other day, just last night before I went to sleep, of some black guys. Well, there's a video of a Filipino woman talking about she like black guys and all this stuff, and of course you see all the little coons down there in the comment section, black men talking about, oh, how black women are undateable and all this crap, and I'm like, why does he even gotta go there? If you like, see, that's the thing with black people who date interracially, is that most of them are self-haters. only very few of them are legit, where they find actual love from the other race, and it's the relationship is based on love. Most of the time, it's based on fetish, and that's what's going on with a lot of interracial couples. That's why they always sit there and worship the other race, like, oh, they have this, that, and then they always try to compare them to the opposite sex of their race. You know, whether it's a black man comparing this woman to a black woman and bashing a black woman at the same time, or this black woman is comparing him to a black man, bashing black men at the same time. If you legitimately love the other race, and see, this is how you can tell if they legitimately have love for their partner, or if they fetishize another race, or if they just hate the sex of their race, is if they sit there and leave comments bashing the other race or worshiping the other race. You know, bashing the women or the men of their race, and worshiping the male or female of the other race that they have interest in. You know, it's not legitimate if they're doing it. If they're sitting there bashing black men, or they're sitting there bashing black women, their love for the other race, the woman or the man of the other race, is not legit. It's not. Because if it was legit, you won't waste your time saying stuff like that. You won't waste your time saying, oh, I hate black women, or I hate black men. But anyways, it just makes me sick how people play into this battle of the sexes. I mean, oh man, it is sickening. I mean, it really is. We just fall for it every damn time. We do. And sometimes you have to call into question people's missions. Like, what is your mission? You know, I thought I had Chrissie figured out in a sense of what her mission is. But it seems like she could be an agent for all I know. But it's like, what is your mission? You know, I'm really starting to call your mission into question. Because I know your mission is to shed light on, colorism, and to, uplift black women. But it's like, at the same time, she's also causing chaos amongst our people. You know what I'm saying? I can understand her reporting on black men bashing black women, but I believe that every time when you bring up a problem, you should also come with some type of remedy, some type of something that can remedy the situation. Like suggestions or something like that. Like, how can we get out of this situation? How can we, basically better our situation? I noticed that Chrissie does not do that in her videos. She would sit there and, talk about black men who are, cooning and dating non-black women, bashing non-black women, but she don't come up with a solution. She just leaves these women with a bitter taste in her mouth. I think that's what a lot of her videos do. She says that her videos are here to shed light on the situation, but she doesn't have any, I would say, like, positive solution, or any type of solution to this problem. So a lot of the black women who come to her videos, it leaves a bitter taste in her mouth. Hating black men, even if they legitimately don't hate black men, it causes them to have to feel some type of way. It stirs up feelings. And me, personally, my opinion, my remedy for a lot of these black women who got a head on their shoulders and, who are tired of colorism and who are tired of, terrible black men, my solution is to build your own. Basically what Chrissie is doing, but also at the same time you have to do some things a little bit different. Like Chrissie, she doesn't have any solutions. I wouldn't say any solutions, but a lot of times she don't have a solution. But the whole colorism thing, do what she's doing, what Rashida Strober's doing, building a platform, talking about it, but also coming up with solutions, about colorism. I think that's very good. And also talk to black men. I really think that's a good remedy for, this whole colorism thing, especially when it's coming from black men, because that's the main thing Chrissie talks about, is black men colorist views on black women, dark-skinned black women. Interview men, talk to men. She seems like she like Angel Ramirez videos. Talk to him, get his opinion. Get opinions of dark-skinned black men. Hear what they have to say. I believe that that's one of the remedies to the solution, because we can work out a lot of things instead of leaving it, cut off dead end, and now a lot of people are in their feelings. I really think Chrissie needs to step her game up. Rashida Strubber is doing that right now. She's interviewing black men, getting their opinions. And I think on a lot of these subjects, Chrissie should definitely should do things like this. She says that she may say she don't have enough time to do stuff like this, but it's like, well, you have enough time to make these videos. And best believe these videos are edited. I can hear it. I can hear the sound splicing in it. I mean, I used to make music. I make music anyway, so I can hear it in there where she's editing. She's editing her videos and stuff like that. You can hear that the sound bites are spliced and all that stuff. But anyways, I believe that can be a solution. Us talking together, us talking. And I made comments months ago talking to Chrissie and other black men out there. Let's talk. Let's have a podcast. Let's do this. Let's do that. Never get any responses. But I really believe that's one of our biggest solutions, is to talk to each other. Black men, black women, talk. But anyways, that's all I have to say. Watch out for these agents down here. Like this guy. I believe that guy's an agent. He wants chaos, because he's always one of the first people to leave a comment. Always one of the first people to leave a comment. I know that there's a thing called notifications, but he always says the right things to appease Chrissie and stuff like that. Now, Chrissie didn't like his comment this time. I'm surprised. But yeah, it's a lot of hurt people down here, and she's one of those people too. So it's like, what are you doing? Are you trying to cause chaos, or are you trying to remedy the situation? Anyways, that's all I have to say. Talk to you guys later. Peace out. Shalom. Kwame Shalom.